Interconference battle tonight, Brett. You could feel the change in atmosphere when you go up against a rival.
No doubt about it.
It's amazing.
Not only the teams are feeling it, but there's something to the fan bases who understand, these guys. I don't care if we win another game. We want to win this game
one,
tonight.
Yeah. That's important. So Memphis will get the first possession. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Thompson and Durant fill out the perimeter. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. Now here's Conley. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Conley's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Grizzlies. Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. He's off on that one. Nice D from Valanciunas. Memphis with the ball. A wide open look here for Wright. No good from outside. Durant against Holiday. It's Curry outside. Curry with another miss. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bounce pass Conley. Thompson against Wright. Valanciunas. That shot off. So Golden State will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still their ability to stay composed was impressive.
Well, it led to a big scoring effort, taking advantage of every weakness. So any possession the defense wasn't aggressive on, they were on the offensive end.
And the shot is good. And so just over a minute and a half played. Curry against Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. And so it's Golden State with it. Here's Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Greg, you hear that since Kevin Durant moved to the Bay Area, he's wasted no time making connections and investments in Silicon Valley.
It's interesting. He's reined in his endorsements by over half, but he's so inquisitive. I think meeting these tech luminaries and learning from them was part of the allure of the Golden State.
2 shots.
That's good from Durant.
Oh, Kevin Durant, he cares. He cares about winning. He cares about his teammates. He cares about how they go about their business, and he puts the work in. So since leaving OKC and all the criticism and all the outside chatter, Kevin Durant has been the best player on the best team in the biggest moments, winning 2 Finals MVPs.
Durant nails both of them. And for Durant, Brent, to absorb so much animosity, especially in Oklahoma City, it really pained him.
Well, of course you don't like it when people are talking negatively about you, but the one thing about going to Golden State and being around that environment, I think Kevin Durant felt safe around the construct and culture of what the Warriors were about. And then for Kevin, obviously, the best thing to do is go out and play and let your play do the talking. He's certainly done that, and he's done it loudly.
And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. To the inside. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Conley.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Durant, the pass to Cousins. From deep. The rebound by Holiday.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
Yeah, we've seen him make this shot work, but they can do better.
Now here is Holiday. A 17-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Man, that's a clean shot, too. You got to sink those. He must be disappointed that he blew that chance.
Durant, that's good.
How quick was that trigger there? Durant gets it off so fast, and there's not much you can do with where he shoots it from.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Caboclo. Poked away. Now the pass to Conley. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, even though he missed, you like seeing him taking that kind of shot. The defense must be better.
A three-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Conley scanning the floor. Down low. And here is Curry. A 26-point game for him in the win against Detroit.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
And here is Conley after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Valanciunas dishes to Conley. Yes, that goes in. Now Curry. 5 points in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Carter, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's Durant. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry against Carter. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Durant against Carter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And getting a perspective on the offensive tendencies here since the All-Star break, we've got a breakdown showing the average 3-point attempts versus 2-point shot attempts per game since the midway point of the season for the Warriors.
And clearly they haven't been shy about launching it from long range. That's the way the league has been going, and they are certainly embracing that trend.
That's good from Durant. Hey, Brent, the season winding down and teams are looking at playoff slotting. Have you ever, though, been a part of a team that suffered a late season collapse?
I don't think the teams that I was on, Kevin, and fortunate to be on, that had expectations to go deep into the playoffs or maybe eventually participate in the finals ever had that kind of breakdown. But in Seattle in 2003, a team led by Gary Payton, I know we had an opportunity to get in, to sneak in maybe to the 8th slot. We struggled with inconsistency all year long. I don't know how big the meltdown was, but disappointing for that talented of a team to not have an opportunity to participate in the postseason.
I'm sure. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
They drew a lot of fouls in that game, guys, and that was the one area that really stood out when you watched it.
And it wasn't just the points that they got at the line that helped their cause. It was the foul trouble on the other side that went along with it. Several players stranded on the bench for long stretches and the coach having to re-strategize.
Thompson finds Curry. Now Cousins. Outside for Durant. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. 13 points for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Carter outside. Here's Holiday. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. And the Warriors with possession here. 8-point game. Green passes to Thompson. And here is Cousins. And a deep 3 from Curry. They grab their own miss, and it's Green with the jam.
more of an instinctual play right there from Draymond. Just anticipated that. He knows where that miss is going. Look, his guys don't miss much, but he gets the ones they do.
Now here is Carter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Valanciunas. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Outside Curry. Hits the three-point bomb.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Right against Thompson. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. And Memphis making a change here. Rabs checked in. Durant against Holiday. Over Durant. And another miss by Memphis. Warriors leading by 13. And Thompson kicks to Green. Count that bucket.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And it's Wright with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Passes it to Rab. Back to Wright. 5 on the clock. Down low. Out to Carter. Knocked away. Wright outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Rab. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Warriors have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. The shot by Thompson, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And that one's good. Right. And it's the Warriors with the ball. 13-point lead. Curry kicks to Thompson. Over Wright. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got his first 2 points.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Just incredible flow offensively. Everyone's doing their part. Let's see if they can sustain this early momentum.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Well, the success of the Warriors is truly built around their culture and their chemistry, and it really starts with Steph Curry. Even though a lot of people argue about Kevin Durant being their best player, their most important player has been Steph. Just a great, joyful approach to the game, and it rubs off on the entire organization.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Joakim Noah's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Parsons comes in for Justin Holiday. And Tyler Dorsey's subbed in for DeLon Wright. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Cousins. Jerebko comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. And that blend of joyfulness and competitive spirit, something that Steph Curry and his coach, Steve Kerr, you know, Brent, they share that in common.
Yeah, think about just how humble they are, how gracious they are, how much they're willing to take the time on a daily basis to do things for others, not just themselves. So you have the Warriors with some key values in place that they don't stray from all that often.
Now here's Parsons. His last outing, he had 8 points. Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. The Warriors, number 1.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Chandler Parsons, a player who's just had some bad luck with injury. You think back to when he was at full health and how impactful of a player he was. Still working to get back to that level, but it's been a long journey for Parsons.
Both free throws good from Parsons. Here's Curry. He's got 8. Here's Iguodala. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Iguodala's got his first bucket of the night. And with Parsons, it wasn't that long ago he was a top small forward with his scoring and playmaking.
You know, at one time thought to be the ideal small forward, you know, to give you a little bit of everything on the floor, could get to the rim, could stretch it with the perimeter shooting, and a solid defender. His outside shooting, I think, still there, but the burst that allowed him to get good looks is something injuries may have taken away.
Well, Noah's just relentless down there. You're going to have to work all game long when he's on the floor.
Curry dishes to Livingston. Back to Curry for the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
Grab, that's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Curry kicks it to Looney. Pass to Iguodala. 1:52 left in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Looney. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
Now here is Carter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there it is for him.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Iguodala, the pass to Looney. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Carter down low, guarded by Kerr. Here's Dorsey. That 3 off the mark. Stolen. And Parsons kicks to Carter. Pass to Rab. Parsons with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. The pass to Rab. Parsons against Iguodala. 3 on the clock. Baseline try. Parsons' shot is off. Warriors leading by 11. And a deep 3 from Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 3rd assist on the night. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Carter kicks to Parsons. Great D that time from Iguodala.
Well, from our angle, that looked like that was going in. But defense, fantastic how they contested it.
Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
It is brutal to try and match up on the perimeter with a team that is this hot.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Steph Curry talks about the visual drills he does to help his playmaking as he's made the transition from a point guard at Davidson to a combo guard in the NBA.
It's a cognitive and neurological drill that helps you, one, takes your mind off the basketball, because when you're in a game, that should be the last thing you're thinking about. There's so many other variables out there that you have to kind of survey, you know, where your defender is, where your teammates are, where you are in relation to the basket and your reaction. So those lights kind of train you in that regard. You have to, you know, see what the color is, make a determination of what move that corresponds to, execute the move, and then finish the jumper.
The improvement he's made, Greg, in his ball handling has really unlocked his game.
I mean, able to keep his head up as he attacks off the dribble, read the defense, and drills like that can only help.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Well, that's a quick way to build the lead. But, Greg, can they sustain this kind of effort all night long? We'll see.
We've got Chandler Parsons. Noah is out there with Rab. Then it's Conley, and it's Dorsey in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And Parsons gets it to go. Warriors leading by 15. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David.
Two shots.
That's good from Cook. Last season, Brent, the addition of two-way contracts. Does that make developing players in the G League even more valuable than it was before?
I believe last year, Kevin, that almost 50% of the players in the league, and it might have been a smidge more, had some kind of G League experience.
It's terrific.
And that's phenomenal.
Yes.
We're almost close to the 30 for 30 affiliation in the G League. You saw a success story last year in Quinn Cook coming up and getting a contract with the Warriors. This is awesome for the league. They've also upped the minimum contract for G League players to $35,000. All of these signs and the way that teams are using the G League, extremely positive, Kevin.
And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That's his first foul. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Outside Conley. Clock at 6. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Passes to Cook. Parsons against Iguodala. Plays it up and banks it in. Iguodala's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, he fights through some aggressive defense. Iguodala using those broad shoulders and not taking no for an answer.
Now here's Conley. He's covered by Livingston. Parsons with it. He has 6. Right wing. Dorsey, that's good. Dorsey's got his first basket. And it's Cook with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Got a piece of it. Iguodala, the pass to Jerebko. Pass to Dorsey. Shoots over Livingston. Offensive rebound. Noah. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Golden State gets called for the foul.
Now, Noah can still be a leader out there, a high-energy guy who demands the best out of his teammates.
The Grizzlies have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That's good from Joakim Noah. Caboclo, he's checked in for Memphis. DeLon Wright comes in for Tyler Dorsey. Then for the Warriors, DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Looney. Draymond Green comes in for Jerebko. And it's Kevin Durant in for Sean Livingston. And he can't hit the second. Warriors leading by 16. Here's Iguodala. They kick it out to Green. From outside the arc, and it's Durant, that time on the assist from Green. 16 points for Kevin Durant.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. One of the best NBA athletes of his era, Andre Iguodala, and still you could make the case, Brent, it's his intelligence that's his strongest attribute.
And most of the time, the comments from Steve Kerr or Ron Adams, the defensive guru on the coaching staff, talk about how Andre Iguodala is a coach on the floor. So he's been a great mentor for Klay Thompson and some of the younger players who are coming up and coming along with the Warriors to talk to them about how he thinks, what he sees, and what he does. Big reason why the Warriors have won multiple titles.
Here's Noah. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And Holiday kicks it to Noah. Here's Caboclo, guarded by Green. 5 on the clock. And that basket is in from Caboclo. Caboclo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Durant against Holiday. Here's Cousins, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Joakim Noah.
Cousins is just so difficult to handle. Skills aside, he still has that incredible size where he could draw fouls.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Cousins. And DeMarcus Cousins, one of the few players in the NBA who can just simply dominate, Brent, a game with his size and skill.
Yeah, I think there are ways he could actually do that even more so, where he could just be more of a force throughout the course of any game. And I remember last season he put up that huge 40-point, 20-rebound, 10-assist game, just a monster game. And that's the first stat line with those kind of numbers in the NBA in the last 50 years.
They get it back. Valanciunas finds Wright. Pass to Caboclo. Ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Now a chance, guys, to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for Durant.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
I mean, DeMarcus is a huge guy, excellent at using his reach and size to throw off shooters.
Back to Cook. Back to Cousins. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
Valanciunas, good.
He's known as more steady than flashy, but that was a sensational pass by Conley. He can get fancy when he needs to.
And there's the pass to Cousins. Over Valanciunas. No good from Cousins. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Right inside. Working on Thompson. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Conley left side. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you got to love just how smart of a point guard Mike Conley is. You never get the sense he is forcing anything with the ball and keeps it moving around to his teammates. Very aware of his spacing and the spacing of others while running that offense.
First free throw is good. And Conley, who is so good with space and timing on offense, seems to always find a way to score inside.
I mean, he has that great floater to lean on for scoring. And the only thing you want from Conley is help. Has had a few too many injuries to ignore the last few seasons. This team is so visibly better when he is healthy and on the floor.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Durant kicks to Thompson. From past the arc. And again, no good by Golden State. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 14. Passes it to Caboclo. Shoots a three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Durant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Cook. To the middle. Outside for Durant. Pass to Cook. The tray. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Conley. The pass to Valanciunas.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
So many modern offenses no longer rely on a point guard to initiate the play. Tell us a little bit more. Walk us through that process.
I think a lot of teams, Kevin, are getting more towards motion offenses, almost playing in a secondary break where you've either coming off a score, you're coming down the floor, the point guard gets off the ball, and with all the players moving around and with the multifaceted skill set of your small forward and your power forward who's now playing at the point, distributing the ball, setting screens, DHO, because of that skill set, you don't really have the heavy reliance on point guard domination with the basketball, setting up every play, and being the only playmaker on the floor. Now you have 3 and sometimes 4 getting that job done.
And he gets the bucket. Thompson's got his second bucket.
Somewhat remote odds of Klay Thompson missing on that kind of attempt. Just chalk it up.
Here's Conley, and finished off by Conley.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
If anything could change the momentum, it's that kind of play. Cloud of smoke has people standing on their feet.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Steph Curry's checked in for Cook. Cousins against Valanciunas from 11 feet away, and that one hits back iron.
The defense not so good, and when you're deep inside like that, you got to come through.
Curry against Conley. Dishes it to Valanciunas. Passes it to Caboclo. Back to Valanciunas. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Cousins. Tries again. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And this is what happens when you fail to block out.
Defensive rebounding just as important as causing the miss in the first place.
Carter, he's checked in for Wright. And here are the Warriors now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Curry kicks to Durant. Over Carter, and it's Durant, that time on the assist by Curry. Durant's got 18 points in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Carter against Thompson. Carter up top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 6 on the shot clock. From from deep three-point range, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Durant's got 7 rebounds in the game. Curry dishes to Durant. Fires the three, and that's good. Steph Curry for 3. He's got 14.
And he's been hitting from out there. Defensively, you're going to have to change some things up.
The classic catch-22 guy right here. If you key in on him, you're going to open up other opportunities for his teammates to have good looks.
Curry against Conley. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas passes to Caboclo. Back to Valanciunas. Tries yet again. The kick out to Holiday. Conley finds Holiday. Memphis moving it around. Here's Carter. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Thompson looking for an opening. And Cousins throws it down.
And guys, this is the blueprint for winning on the road. How about the level of focus on each and every possession?
I admire the approach here, especially in such a hostile environment. Offense and defense, they really played a whale of a game. Now, this just doesn't seem to be his night, or his team's for that matter either. And they got to pull it together here quick, or it's going to be lights out.
The Grizzlies trail by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Caboclo kicks to Valanciunas. The dish now to Conley. Over Green. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 6 points in the quarter. The Warriors' Steve Kerr, the fastest coach in major American sports history to 250 wins. Brent, he gave all the credit to his players. But you talk about what makes him special.
Well, I think Steve just really timed it right in terms of when it was he was going to approach the next phase of his life, waiting for his children to be in a good place, waiting for him mentally to be in a spot where he was going to take over a talented team and put his imprint on it. His experience in Phoenix in the front office, teaching him about what it takes to move players around and make trades. Just a proper approach and the proper timing for Steve to take over a basketball club, and then to bring all of what he learned from Greg Popovich and Phil Jackson to the table, along with a lot of his own. And I think Steve thought long and hard and prepared himself on a lot of levels about what the job was going to be for him. We've seen that play out rather nicely in the last few years.
Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Inside. Noah with the block.
That's something Noah is phenomenal at doing, leaving the floor quickly enough to get the block.
Carter with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Parsons. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Livingston passes to Curry. Back to Livingston. Here's Durant. Parsons with some nice D. And so it's Parsons with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 16-point game. Here's Dorsey, defended by Durant. Rab, the pass to Noah. Lays it up off the glass. Noah's got 5.
Well, do I have to say Noah's arc is looking good?
Pass to Looney. Now here's Iguodala. Over in the corner, Livingston. Shoots over Dorsey. Livingston, no luck. The Grizzlies trail by 14. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here is Carter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Parsons. Great D that time from Iguodala.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Draymond Green. Draymond, big front court on the other team. Was the game plan to make them adjust to you?
Absolutely. We know their size is what they were going to bank on. Pull them away from the rim a little bit. We were able to knock some shots down.
You look comfortable, and they did not. Thanks a lot, Draymond. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 20 points, 2 assists, and 7 rebounds. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they were dishing out dimes left and right, and the guys were finishing strong. As a team, they seem to be always thinking, always looking for the best shot. If they keep sharing the ball this way, the second half could be more lopsided than the first.
Shaq, your take on Memphis.
Their field goal percentage reminds me of Kenny's breath. Brutal. Not reading the defense, not getting enough quality looks. They need to make major changes because the system they ran in the first half was not working.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And so far, he's giving them great production from deep. They've been able to kind of spread the floor because of it.
Well, his shooting has fueled the offense, and we'll see if they can get him the ball to see if he can keep it going in the second half.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, and it's all 5 All-Stars out there for the Warriors. Curry, Clay, Durant, Green, and Cousins. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Off the inbound. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Stephen Curry.
Yeah, former 4th overall draft pick. Conley took a while to develop physically, but the mental parts have always been there.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Curry kicks to Durant. Back to Curry from deep three-point range. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Grizzlies trail by 17.
Well, Steph Curry's quick release makes his three-point shot almost impossible, and then you add the fact that Steph can do it off the dribble. So anytime you get somebody shifting their back foot and they're trying to recover, by the time they're halfway there, the ball's already off and on its way. So one of the quickest, one of the more devastating shots in all of basketball.
Conley against Curry. Clock at 6. Valanciunas finds Conley, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter. And Curry said in his training he speeds up his release to the point where it's uncomfortable. So in the game, for him, everything slows down. Good, another from 3.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard.
And the records Curry set during his 2015 to 2017 years, this season joins them with that kind of offensive impact as he closes in on the second spot for threes.
On defense, the Warriors, they led the game at 1 point by 20. Holiday against Green. Justin Holiday, the older brother of Drew Holiday, stints in the G League and abroad, but Greg, he has solidified himself as an NBA player.
Yeah, standing at 6'7" with that 7-foot wingspan. Every team in the league wants long, versatile wings with shooting, and this young man fits the bill.
And the first one drops. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Warriors leading by 16. Pass to Thompson. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And that one drops. And that's now 24 points for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Conley against Curry. Lets a floater go. Curry with the steal. Holiday against Durant. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, this might be a KD special here. Everything dropping early here, and the defenders already slouching.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Well, Steph Curry, widely regarded as the best shooter in the history of the game. He's been so successful playing point guard in the NBA at times. I think we forget that he transitioned from playing shooting guard in his younger days.
The Grizzlies trail by 20. Conley, the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Conley. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Conley's got 7 points for the quarter. You know, Greg, a lot of players can't make that switch from shooting guard to point guard. You've got to give Steph a lot of credit.
He's worked tirelessly. I mean, we've all seen those pregame ball handling drills. He's still prone to a careless turnover or two, but on the plus side, he rebounds like a shooting guard. And today's point guards are expected to score much more than in days past.
Here's Cousins. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Cousins has got his 3rd basket of the night. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Memphis. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns in Phoenix. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Here's Valanciunas. The shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Curry deciding where to go with it. No good from outside.
And that's a rare sight. Usually shooters make the defense pay when they're that lackadaisical.
They get it back. Valanciunas, good.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Thompson against Wright. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Golden State. Urebko's checked in for Draymond Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Curry. Here's Cousins. Durant at the elbow. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. That's 28 points for Kevin Durant.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
The Grizzlies trail by 20. Conley kicks to right. There's the pass to Valanciunas. Back to right. Over Thompson. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Thompson. Off on the layup.
Yeah, tonight his shot's been a bit off, but still, they lead the game.
Conley dishes to Holiday. And he makes that one. Holiday's got 7. Warriors leading by 18. Here is Cook. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And it's Durant, that time on the assist from Cook. 31 points for Kevin Durant.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Thompson against Wright. Here's Valanciunas. Knocks it down from 7 feet. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Cook kicks to Durant. The 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Wright finds Valanciunas. Conley with it. "11 feet away. Goes back up. And Valanciunas puts it in. 12 points for him.
Yeah, the first half was really tough, but he's really rounded a corner here and been fantastic shooting the ball here in the second half.
Durant, the pass to Thompson. Over Wright. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Conley dishes to Wright. Feeds it to Valanciunas. And stolen by Cousins. Durant with it. Conley picks him up. Down low. Here's Cook. The rebound by Holiday.
Yeah, defense timed that out perfectly. Love the aggressiveness. And then they changed the shot's direction.
Oh, and here we go with Durant. Nobody back. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And we see a chart here for the shooting performance so far for Durant.
And the work he's doing from deep has been fun to watch. Great looks, and he's knocking them down. His ability and threat to drop those long-range bombs on a defense really makes their offense click.
And he knocks down the first one. This is the second year with the sponsored patches on the jersey, advertising more or less. Have you gotten used to seeing those things?
Yeah, I think it was no problem last year.
They're small, they're unintrusive,
some
right?
teams did some really cool creative things with the color schemes, and I don't think we've seen the last of that, Kevin.
We see it in European games on their jerseys.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to recognize the number with how many advertisements are on the jerseys. But
billboard.
Yeah, I don't think we're done with it yet.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Kind of tough to be a big wing in the LeBron James era. You're constantly compared to what it is he does, but Durant has risen to that challenge and uniquely qualified to be an elite player.
Back to Conley from the corner. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Iguodala's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's rebounded by Memphis. Parsons looking it over. Kicks it to Conley. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Livingston.
He just can't find the bottom of the net right now. He's looking frustrated. This quarter has been a bit of a nightmare for him.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Saturday, They head out on the road to face the Suns in Phoenix. And then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that matchup with the Blazers, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Iguodala against Conley. Looney kicks to Livingston. Durant trying to break free. Livingston, that's good. Livingston's got his first 2 points of the night.
And being taller than most point guards, he puts that length to use. Example A right there.
Warriors leading by 23. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Looney passes to Iguodala. Now here's Livingston. He's guarded closely. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Looney. Grizzlies with the rebound. Noah's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Conley finds Parsons. Here's Rab. Memphis moving it around. Noah the pass to Dorsey. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Out to Conley. Pass to Rab. Parsons for 3. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound. Iguodala's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out left to the wing. Now here's Livingston, covered by Conley. Livingston passes to Durant. Over Dorsey. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so it's Parsons with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. To the middle. Teardrop shot. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Outside Durant. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Memphis has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
Okay now, Conley.
Now here's Conley. He's covered by Livingston. Here's Dorsey. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Just a little lackluster so far with his effort. He's been very limited due to his poor shooting.
And Yvonne Rab gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Carter, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Stephen Curry comes in for Kevin Durant. Here's Looney. On the wing, Iguodala.
Who's watching here?
Curry attacking. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Curry's got 22.
Curry not settling. That's a great sign. Goes right into the defense, takes the contact, and finishes.
Back to Carter. Makes it off the glass.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Warriors leading by 23. Curry kicks to Livingston. Curry against Parsons. And here's Livingston. Clock at 6. Over Carter. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Rab's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Dorsey. That's in, coming off the assist from Parsons.
And that's how you set up your teammates. Done with a little bit of flair.
Golden State's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Looney, covered by Noah. From deep. And Steph Curry gets the 3. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Gets it off. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He's raised his three-point total to 6 now. That adds up to a lot of points from beyond the arc. We come back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Rab, also Noah out there. Chandler Parsons out there with Carter. And it's Dorsey in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Here's Dorsey. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yeah, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
Stripped away. Looney. The rebound by Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Carter against Curry. Carter, the pass to Rab. Knocks it loose. Green finds Curry. The three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
With the teardrop, the shot's good from Carter. Carter's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Grizzlies. Iguodala outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. The Grizzlies shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Rab, guarded by Green. Rab, that's good. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Players are talking about the new sports science. Better sleep, recovery after lifting, playing, traveling, whatever it is. They say it's making a difference. What do you think?
I think it only makes a difference if the guys put it into practice, Kevin. Like as much information as they can hand out in a team meeting and sort of give you directives about how it is you should rest and when it is you can get your sleep, players won't see those benefits unless they're as disciplined as they are with trying to get better in the offseason as they are with making sure that they get proper rest to be at their athletic best for competition.
Some changes for Memphis. Caboclo, he's checked in for Tyler Dorsey. And it's DeLon Wright in for Carter. And then for Golden State, DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. And it's Thompson in for Sean Livingston. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Grizzlies on defense. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. And there's Cousins. That's good on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Curry against Wright. Inside. Here's Noah. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Noah doesn't look too much for his offense, but that time finding a way for 2.
Curry kicks to Thompson. No good from outside. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Wright outside. You look around the NBA, amazing players, global interest, franchise values are going through the roof. Do you feel like the league is entering a golden age, if it's not already in a golden age?
I think it is, Kevin, at least offensively. What we've seen over the last 5 years with the adoption of most of the teams of the three-point shot, it's been some of the greatest offensive basketball the league has ever seen. And this idea that the evolution of the game stopped when it is at number 23 retired is kind of silly. I love where the game is at. I love where it's going. And I'm excited to be here tonight to watch this action with you.
Which number 23? We've got two pretty prominent number 23s in the history of this game.
I was thinking the
most
one
recent
I played
23?
against. Yeah,
oh,
that
that
guy.
23.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Well, the D looks like they're laying off just a little bit. He made 1 3 in the first half, but they're still daring him to shoot, and he can't make him pay for it.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Joakim Noah. And it's Conley in for Ivan Rabb. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Curry against Conley. They swipe it. Lets it go with a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Conley's got 20 points.
Well, you can see and maybe feel right now him getting into the comfort zone out there after dropping the second 3 of the half.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
It's Curry outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. 28 points for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Valanciunas dishes to Conley. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Here's Cousins. The rebound by Holiday.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Iguodala with the steal. Thompson, high post. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, certainly an attitude change at halftime after sort of wandering around in the first. He's kicked it into gear here for the second frame.
Outside Conley. Back to right. Off target from outside.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
Yeah, I hope it hasn't gone to his head. He may be trying too hard at this point.
Here's Iguodala. Holiday with the defensive effort. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Tearaway warm-ups have long been a feature of the NBA. But last season, the new tearaway jerseys, they just kept ripping apart.
The old uniform malfunction, Kevin, last year. Yeah, maybe.
You even had a couple malfunctions, and that was odd.
Well, the tie, bad tie.
Yeah.
I always have bad ties.
Well,
I think they're looking back at the material choices for what they're doing. So maybe there'll be some subtle changes into this year. But it was interesting in the early part of last year. A lot of guys with a finger underneath the arm and pulling away a jersey and ripped away. So maybe the supplier will do something about the fabric this year.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Warriors leading by 20. Curry passes to Iguodala. Takes the 3. Curry can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Holiday surveying the floor. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Artful passing on that play, showing a real desire to set up the teammate.
Curry against Conley. Curry finds Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight. Conley against Green. Inside. Here's Caboclo. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Golden State gets called for the foul. Brett, they're always trying to make the All-Star game itself more competitive. Is that an important thing to do?
I don't think overall it's important to do it, Kevin. I mean, it is an exhibition, but I do like the attentiveness of the players over the past couple years talking about how it is they want to approach the game. It ends up being a high-scoring affair with a lot of highlights, but overall, it's not the most important thing for the weekend.
Durant's checked in for the Warriors. That one misses. Warriors leading by 20. Curry with a wide open look. Another 3 for Golden State.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. Conley kicks to Valanciunas. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yeah, it's a tough call, but he has to be better in avoiding contact on that play. That's his 5th foul, and 1 more. It'll be hitting the showers.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Mike Conley. About a quarter of the players in the NBA were born outside the USA. Brent, could that percentage swell to half within a couple decades?
I don't think we're ever going to get that far with foreign-born players, but it's exciting to see all the representation around the league. We've certainly had some standouts, and I'm a little bit sad that this year might be the last year we see one of the most incredible players, if not the best European player the league's ever seen, in Dirk Nowitzki, probably retiring in Dallas after the year. And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Right outside. To the inside. From 10 feet out. And that one hits back iron. Warriors leading by 23. Curry from deep three-point land. And Caboclo pulls it down. Caboclo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Some nice passing by Golden State here. The tray connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Right, the pass to Valanciunas. He kicks to Conley. Thompson against Wright. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for 1 more coming up.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
One team owner proposed that we should abolish the draft and have free agency for rookies, maybe giving lesser teams a bigger pool of money to spend. Just some of the ideas that these teams are in the league is throwing out there.
Well, that's an interesting idea. The one that I heard about last summer was in Houston trying to flip-flop free agency and the draft so that all of a sudden what you can do is draft players after it is that you've made all your free agent acquisitions, so you could draft positionally. You know you're set up for your team next year. And the more I've thought about that, Kevin, coming into the season, the more I like it. So we'll see what kind of traction that gets. Now, he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
The Grizzlies trail by 20. Now Holiday. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Two shots.
That free throw good from Holiday. Good on both. Warriors leading by 18. Bounce pass from Durant. Curry on the wing. Covered by Conley. Curry attacking. And the jam by Steph Curry.
Oh, man, that's a rarity. Steph going in and throwing it down. You know the bench is loving that.
Conley against Curry. That one falls. And now it's 27 points for Mike Conley.
This is a guy whose mindset just never changes. Even when they're losing, he's always going to be aggressive.
Inside, and two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Michael Conley picks one up.
How about Curry angling his body perfectly on that shot, going straight into the contact. Those free throws are automatic.
That's good from Stephen Kerr.
And what you love about Steph right here is just the winning mentality. He's a champion that gives up a lot of his game in order for greater team success.
So he hits one of two from the stripe. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Right with it. He dishes it to Conley. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Golden State. Durant's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
No doubt disappointed with that one. He'd love to have that one back.
Yeah, I'd put that play on repeat. The setup was perfect. Just need a better result next time.
Conley dishes to Wright. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Valanciunas. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Coaching staff high-fiving themselves there, watching that team move the ball around, doing whatever is best for the team.
Pass to Cousins. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Conley. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Warriors leading by 17. Got a piece of it, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. Joakim Noah's checked in for Memphis. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Yeah, tough break for him there. But they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit no matter who's on the floor.
Carter, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Poked loose, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Some changes for Memphis. Yvonne Rabs checked in for Caboclo. Parsons comes in for Justin Holiday. And Tyler Dorsey's subbed in for Wright. Here is Cook. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Carter outside, 5 to shoot. Tries a 3. That one's not going to go. And Golden State will come the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Cook. Noah with the block. They get it back, and the shot goes in. Carter outside. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Clay, what is the key to the way you played tonight?
I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just catch and fire when I'm open.
And they found the shooter, and he shot. Thanks, Clay. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.